player in this year's draft is the running back from Arizona State by way of Sacramento State named Cameron Skattebo. Okay, I love this guy. He's my favorite player. He's my favorite player maybe in years. But I've been noticing something in the analysis of Cam Skattebo that's starting to percolate a little bit, that I want to get ahead of, and I want to nip in the bud, and I want to make a little bit of a public service announcement about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to sit here for the next 52 days and hear the name Cameron Skattebo in the same sentence as deceptively fast or sneaky athletic. It's already happening, and I don't like it, and I don't like where it's going, especially not after what he did as Arizona State, not after what he did in Indianapolis over the weekend. There is nothing, remember what I'm saying, there is nothing sneaky about a 40-inch vertical jump. 39.5, this guy just jumped. That is better than Adrian Peterson, than Jamal Charles, than Marshawn. It's better than Christian McCaffrey, who I personally thought drove a stake through the entire heart of the sneaky athletic joke industry. But we're still here, and I need to stop, all right? It's not funny anymore. We've been doing it for years. It's not applicable here. Don't do it. How do I know? Because when I posted my excitement over Skattebo's vertical on social media this weekend, the very first response I got was here. Check out the response. Mike Garofalo, downright sneaky athletic. Mike, you're not helping. You're not helping. Mike, you should know better. You're encouraging the online lemmings to make the same dumb joke about Cam Skattebo. Mike, I'm putting you in detention. Don't do that anymore. I am tabooing all of the cliches. When I hear talk about Cam Skattebo, I want to hear about his incredible tackle breaking, his strength, his breakaways, all. I do not want to hear in your analysis that he is a gym rat, a coach on the field, that he has a great motor. I don't want to hear that Cam Skattebo is the son of a coach. You know why? Because he's not. I did the research. His dad's name is Leonard Skattebo, and he works in pest control. God bless him, because that's exactly what we need right now in the analysis of his son. Pest control. Spray him. Kill him dead, including this Cam Skattebo comps are driving me crazy. And I'm going to pull from this very table during the commercial break.
Oh, no!
Over the next 50, listen to me. Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, no.
Don't look at your phone. Look at me. Over the next 52 days, I do not want to hear the name Toby Gerhart a single time.
Oh, my God.
Don't say it. If you're saying it about Cam Skattebo, you're mailing in your analysis. You're lazy. They're not close to the same prospect. While I'm at it, while I have you, do not utter the name Peyton Hillis in my presence. Stop it. I'm looking at you, Kessler. Cam Skattebo is 5'9", 219. Peyton Hillis went 6'2", 250. It's an idiotic comparison. Do better than just scrolling your nostalgia Rolodex for the fastest meathead cracker you can find, all right? You have to do better than, oh, he's a Peyton Hillis. He's nothing like Peyton Hillis. He has exactly one thing in common with Peyton Hillis, and you know what it is.
Sneaky athletic.
He's a running back? Stop it. Yes, he has two things. He's a running back and the other thing. Lastly, okay. It is possible. I'm going to try to stay calm now. Trying to work on my breathing.
Go ahead.
It is possible to describe and analyze young Cameron Skattebo without mentioning the name Mike Alstott. No one loves Mike Alstott more than me. Mike Alstott had 4 inches and 30 pounds on Skattebo. Guys, just speaking purely in the football sense, it's not the comp. He ran a totally different offense coming out of college at Purdue in a totally different sport back in the 90s, all right? I also believe Skattebo is faster than Alstott was, and we'll see that when he eventually runs a 40. No one loves Mike Alstott more than me. I'll talk about Mike Alstott all year long, but not when we're talking about this Arizona State running back, all right? Now, you might say, well, we have to have comps. Who are we going to compare him to? You just mentioned all the white guys. Who's left?
That's what we do.
Never mind that. Let's talk about that's what we do.
Yeah.
I got some comps for you. Mark Ingram is a comp for Cam Skattebo. Very similar size. Same kind of angry runner. You want another comp? Frank Gore. Incredible balance on a smaller guy. Just won't go down. You think it's a 3-yard gain, all of a sudden it's 2nd and 2 and you gain 8 yards. Similar there. And yes, Cam Skattebo has some Marshawn Lynch in him. Not the personality. He's not as fast, but wild, fierce, almost messy runs at almost exactly the same weight as Marshawn. So, guys, I think you know what. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. And I'm talking to the table, actually. Yeah. And I'm also talking to the world's table that is right out there. I don't want to hear it anymore, all right? I don't want to. All those names I listed, all the sneaky fast, blah, blah, blah. I get the joke. I got the joke years ago. I've made the joke. I'm just not making it about Cam Skattebo. He's better than that. Up your analysis. Class up the joint for once, because I'm not here for it.
Nice. I am. After that, Kyle, I am all in.
Okay.
Cam Skattebo. I have been for a while. I'll tell you what, just real quick, as a quarterback, you love playing with a guy like Cam Skattebo. You feel very comfortable when you have a runner like that for exactly what you said, because he'll turn a 2nd and 11 into a 2nd and 2, or it looks like the play's over, and I can't tell you how much more open your playbook gets on 2nd and 2 than it does 2nd and 11. I love when I can turn around and hand the ball to any of my running backs I play with, but like a Cam Skattebo type, and he can go pick up those tough yards because
Cody, I got to interrupt. I got to pull back
a lot easier.
Oh, no. You have incredible erudite analysis, and I love having you here.
Okay.
In the commercial break, all right? Cody gets up, he's stretching his legs, just getting to know people, he's getting comfortable. We talk about what the next segment's going to be, which is this segment we're in now. It's about Cam Skattebo. Kessler is over there going, yeah, what's that guy's name? Peyton Hillis? Yeah, Mike, and then you're off on your Mike Allstott stories, and I'm like, you guys, you are absolutely teeing me up right now. This happened. Is that for real?
Right there.
That's unbelievable.
Hey, it wasn't on. I don't think it was on live, so I can't confirm nor deny that happened, Kyle.
But I'm glad it did.
But you like my Allstott.
I did.
I love Allstott.
You hated the Hillis. You like my Allstott.
I hate them all when it compares to Skattebo.
But I want to know how fast this guy is. I really do.
Yeah.
I want to see him run 40. I was kind of surprised with the vertical. 40 inches.
It's incredible.
I was never expecting that. And I don't know how fast Frank Gore was. All I know is you couldn't catch him. I played against Mike Allstott. He was tough to bring down. If he's a comp to that, guys, to everybody you just mentioned, he's a can't-miss NFL prospect. The only thing I don't know is how fast he is. And we do talk about blinding speed coming out of the combine.
I'm completely triggered by what you just said. You know what it was?
No. Which part?
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
What, am I a heady player?
No, but that's a good one. When you're just raffling off and you go, 40 inches. I wasn't expecting that. Why weren't you expecting that? He's a great player.
Look at him. He looks he looks like a fullback. Would you expect John Riggins to jump 40 inches?
No, but that was in the 70s.
But I just would not expect it. I didn't expect this guy to be that.
Why John Riggins, of all people, you could have just brought up? Of all people.
Earl Campbell.
You're part of the problem. John Riggins, Larry Zonka didn't want to be mentioned.
I do want to see you run a 40. I just do. I want to see you run the 40-yard dash. But everything else on tape, you got to love the guy.
I think, listen, it's one of the most interesting 40s in this year's draft because if he cooks it, and I think his definition of cooks would be mid 4.5s, like he runs a 4.55, damn, all right. If he runs 4.73, it's a different deal. I really think that people are waiting and fascinated by his 40 time in particular, maybe even above some other players, because you love what he does, you love how tough he is. How good of a raw athlete is he? I mean, I think he's going to run high 4.5s. I'll just put it out there right now. I think he's ready. He didn't run at the combine. He'll run at the pro day. He'll be in better shape then, maybe lighter. I just love the player so much, and I hope he does well.
What about touchdown Tommy Vardell? No, go ahead.
See? Absolutely perfect. Let's just start ripping him off. You get it. You totally get it.
What do you think the pest control game is like in Rio Linda, Kyle?
Turgid. Big. Turgid. Yeah. I bet that, I mean, listen, California, Kessler, a lot of things can grow there. Yeah. They got termites there, all that kind of stuff. Oh, wait, that's him. That's Leonard Skattebo with a belt.
Come on, you got to love him.
And he deserves the belt for best pest control in the Central California area, right? Have you ever used him, Cody? You're from there.
I have not, unfortunately. No, but I will look into it.
This just got a full-blown commercial, and pest control and Cam Skattebo.
They say about the pest control company, it's fundamentally sound. It's quicker than fast, all the cliches of that's great. Great company.
And high IQ pest control company as well. More GMFU when we return.
They watch a lot of film on other pest control.
Mike Allstott, we love you. We do.
They're watching film on roaches and rats, like they know all the moves.
Very shifty. They are very shifty, those termites.
There he goes. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Sneaky.